Bon, 2 jours plus tard, 2 jours où est-ce que ce jeu-là reste dans ma tête constamment. Euh, je suis pas capable d'arrêter de jouer. Donc la dernière fois que je disais ah non j'ai fini, je suis plus capable, c'était juste parce que ça faisait 3 heures que je jouais puis je m'en étais pas rendu compte. Fait que j'étais littéralement fatigué physiquement. Mais là je me suis reposé puis là je continue à penser à ce jeu-là puis à continuer à vouloir jouer puis il y a encore des affaires qu'on n'a pas vues, fait que on va continuer à jouer. Petite gorgée de café. Une des premières affaires que je veux voir, parce que j'ai regardé là, je me suis rendu au point que j'ai regardé un petit peu sur internet.
You're on a path. You're here to...
Shit. Ça me spoil trop d'affaires là. Mais j'ai vu qu'il y a. Je voulais surtout voir les fins. Est-ce qu'on a vu toutes les fins? Puis il y en a une que j'ai pas vue. Puis pour ça, faut qu'on fasse le chapitre 1.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Puis là, c'est ça.
A warning. She will lie. We're not
ça,
going
on l'a
to ignore
déjà
it.
vu plusieurs fois là. Proceed.
The interior of the blade.
Ok, take the blade. On va prendre la blade. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open. Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds... Don't let it fool you.
I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good
C'est une
luck,
affaire
hero.
qu'on n'a pas
You
faite la
walk down
dernière
the
fois.
stairs. She's so cold. Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
It wasn't a joke. Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after.
Parce que là, le premier ending, le ending que je vais aller voir, dans le fond, faut que je finisse ce chapitre 1. Fait que là, la dernière fois, on l'avait drop it. Puis là, quand elle est revenue... Ah non, si on fait la chaîne, c'est parce que on va revenir pour ça, ok? On va faire Titan Your Grip.
You ignore the trembling
Parce
in
que
your
j'ai comme
hands and
toutes des
tighten
petites
your
branches
grip
que je
on
vais
the
essayer d'aller
blade.
explorer.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Tu vois ça, on l'a pas vu encore.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason,
Ça, on l'a
right?
vu, là.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Qu'est-ce qu'on fait, là? Non, Slay the Princess, on va essayer ce bout-là, parce que là, des fois, c'est dans les dialogues, les branches. Moi, je pensais que c'était juste dans les actions, mais non, des fois, les explores, ça va faire des dialogues, ça va faire des
You
branches.
lunge forward without a moment. You feel flesh easily give way.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to...
It's like she's convinced yes. Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. Is it over?
Ok, je pensais pas qu'on allait arriver là, hein? Quoique, C'est toujours, les changements sont toujours entre les... Of course it is, she's dead.
Yes, exactly. It's over. With you, why do I feel you did, but that day
Leave.
you opened the only
Blah,
what
blah,
every
blah, 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 blah. That's bullshit. Let
what's
me out of
done.
here.
This is what's best for everyone. Time passed.
Ça, on l'a déjà vu plusieurs fois. No.
I do. The blade. I can hear. He's right. Do you
Blah,
hear
blah, blah.
that?
Il y a beaucoup
Do
de temps
you
qui
not?
passe,
Don't
etc.,
you?
etc. Ça, on l'a tout déjà vu, là. Anything to get out of hell.
I made this happy little fine. Whatever. The princess's body is dust and bone. You pick up the blade. You stab your. The end.
Yay.
Nice.
Le
You're on a
spectre.
path in the
J'ai
woods.
pas bien fait.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to...
I'm here to slay her. Puis là, je fais turn around and leave.
Oh. Do you think that... Seriously?
Quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down. That's strange. Oh.
Turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's
On va-tu
time,
comme
aren't you?
pogner
But
le-
fine. You turn around...
Wait, something isn't right.
There we go.
Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. What's going on? Where are we? I don't know. But it feels like home.
De toute façon, on l'a vu la première fois. C'est ça, c'est que tu... Faut que tu te rendes au chapter 2. Parce que si tu pars dès le début, dès le chapitre 1, puis tu t'en vas, là on tombe dans le Broken Reality qu'on avait vu, le... Je pense qu'il l'appelle le Stranger, là. Celui qu'on a essentiellement, qu'on a fait la première fois, là. Après ça, si tu arrives au chapter 2, ben là c'est ça que tu pognes. This vessel is full of you, only something I see I can crawl inside of, something like me. Embrace the thought constricting you. You have a story you need to finish, it is the only way for us to escape this place. No, you cannot go back, not there. Regret, this world is broken beyond repair, you must weave something new. Wagging finger, there's only so much thread in this place, do not waste it, I am your only salvation.
You're on a... You're
Yeah.
here to...
À partir de là, tu fais juste comme turn around and
Seriously? You're just going to...
quietly continue down the path.
Fine. I suppose you could. What we're being asked to do, ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange.
Turn
You're
around
really...
again and leave again. Puis là, on fait juste comme
Your
rien
silence
dire.
is deafening. But fine. You turn around and trek back down. Oh, would you look at that? You're a...
Ok, parce que je sais qu'à cette fin-là, faut pas que je trigger le...
There's
Alright.
always... We can't just go... The interior of the cabin, the blade,
To the basement.
her voice.
Hello.
This, don't. Good. You're still listening to reason. It would you walk down the street. I am begging.
Hi.
See what I can do. Puis là,
Only
comme...
making this.
Thank
I'm
you.
not
You're
interested
making
in
that.
the princess,
You're
actually.
doing
Je
the
veux
walk
juste-
up. They're large and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
Maybe it's doubtful.
I'm going to check upstairs.
Okay.
You attempt to make someone else.
Turn to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way easier for everyone. Look at the mess.
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight panic, right?
If I could just get out of these chains, I...
She barely, as she rips her flesh. It's the blade, or you won't.
No, save the princess.
Fine. Against your, you cut into the blade is sharp, and it her limb. She didn't so no.
Parce que si on la traite
She
comme
didn't.
un danger ou comme de la paranoïa, elle va devenir ce
She
qu'on
smiles softly
pense.
as how is.
Thank you.
Mais là, vu qu'on la...
No, we won't have as the princess. Wait, watch me.
Warn her.
Stop that.
So...
Your body lunges forward. The blade. Stop it. The
Resist.
blade. Move as your body.
We both...
She nervously reaches to...
I'm sorry.
She plunges it into...
Oh, no.
Stay. For her. Whatever. She doesn't know how to use it. Apparently not.
I'm so sorry.
It can't just... Oh, that. Everything goes dark. You're on a path. You're here.
Là, je fais turn around and
Right,
leave.
serious? Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue.
No,
You're
turn around and
really
leave.
keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? But fine. You turn around and...
Wait, something isn't right. Can you... What's going on?
Ouais, c'est
Oh,
ça.
I don't like this one bit. There's not a single damsel in sight. How dull.
Fait que ça, c'est essentiellement, on fait ça, genre, plusieurs fois en ligne, puis à un moment donné, le jeu va arrêter. Parce qu'on va essentiellement, genre, run out of energy, puis on va juste disparaître. Again, she fears betrayal. Every door you close on me is a door you close on yourself. You want to linger here, entwined with a creature you taught to hate. You want to linger here, entwined with a creature you taught to hate you forever. Eternity never ends. Cold. Ah. Oh, j'ai cliqué à la mauvaise place.
Your honor, you're here.
Continue to the cabin.
You make your a warning. She will... We're not gonna go... Ignore. The interior blade is your...
On y va
The
sans le
door to
blade.
her voice.
On va parler à la damsel.
Don't let...
Continue
Good.
down the stairs.
You're still listening to reason. It would... You walk down the stairs. I am begging you...
Hi.
Hold on, let's talk a bit first.
Okay. Oh,
She pauses.
you can address me as your...
Is Princess her name?
Je vais juste voir de quoi pendant qu'on est là.
Like I said, you can... I'm sorry, I've been down here...
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't...
I don't know anything about you.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason. I don't actually know what that reason...
You have all the explanation you...
Là, c'est parce que je viens de me rappeler, c'est un petit peu, pas, un petit peu ADHD, là, mais je viens de me rappeler quelque chose que je pense avoir vu dans une de mes vidéos. Quand j'y parlais la première fois.
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time... Okay, but...
Ok, non. Qu'est-ce que j'avais dit? What are you going to do?
The princess hesitates before... She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to... She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for...
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter. It's not like you'd believe me. I send you slay you. Non, je pense que c'est pas dans cette... C'est pas dans cette... Is that why they... I don't remember much about...
That's...
Did they tell you...
Non, ok, non, c'est pas ici. Je pensais que c'était là.
I don't know how to...
But she doesn't have to know how to...
At the end of the... Whoever
Non, ça, on l'a
said I
déjà
don't
vu, là.
trust...
She has
C'est
a
le
point.
chapitre, c'est le chapitre 2 qu'on va jamais faire. Fait qu'on va, on reviendra là-dessus. Je pensais que c'était ici. Keep it locked away. Examine the chains. Examine the chains.
Only making this...
Thank you.
You're making... No. You're doing... They're large and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't...
Maybe it's doubtful.
Ouais, ok, j'ai dépensé un petit peu de temps pour pas grand chose. I'm going to check upstairs. Ouais,
Okay.
I'm going to check
Someone-
upstairs, blah blah blah. To the bottom of the
You'd be
stairs, blah
easier-
blah blah.
I
On
heard
fait
the door
exactement la
slam.
même
There's a
chose
slight
tantôt.
panic.
If I could just get out of these chains...
She barely... As she rips her flesh... It's the... Or you won't...
Save the
Fine.
princess.
Again, you cut. The blade is sharp, and it... Her limb... She didn't so... No. She's smart. How is she...
Thank you. Approach the locked door.
No. We won't have... As the princess... Wait. Watch me.
On fait warn her.
Stop that.
Some
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess, stop it.
Ah, je peux plus faire resist. Ah, je peux plus faire resist.
Thank you.
There's no getting through to you right now. A betrayal of will.
She pounces on you with the same.
no,
It's
I'm
not enough to
sorry.
stop her. You collapse. If we're lucky, it can't just as much as I'd prefer. Everything goes dark. You're on a
Le
path
witch aussi,
in the woods.
l'espèce
And
de
at the
comme
end
cat
of that,
lady
you're
là.
here.
Oh, il nous manquait des affaires. Il y en a un justement qu'on pouvait juste lui donner le blade. Non, turn around and leave.
You're the serious.
Qu'on le fasse comme 4 ou 5 fois. Quietly continue down the path.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly can.
No, no, no.
You're
We turn
really
around
keen
and
on
leave.
wasting every. But fine. You turn around and.
There we go.
What's going on? I like it. Seems like it's got great acoustics.
World we are using one, blah blah blah. La revient desperate, please. I do not hate you. I'm sorry I said I hate you. I do not have to hate you. We can still leave this place together. An offering, we can be friends. Ecstasy, you are elated. You have never felt more elated than you feel now. Everything is good, you cannot. Ça c'est comme le narrator un peu là. Other than a euphoric joy, reminder, we can be worse than enemies. Agony, you are torn into a million pieces. And you feel pain in each of them. You have never felt more miserable than you feel now. You cannot remember what it is like to feel anything other than anguish. What? You are elated again. Feel now unconscious the agony you've suffered. This elation is better than all of the other elation you have experienced. Okay, what the hell? Round eyes looking up at you. I need vessels so that I can be finished. I cannot find them on my own, for they are me. You are the only one who can do this. You are our only salvation.
Your honor, you're here.
Fait que là, on retourne à la cabine.
You make your warn. She will. We're not
Blah
going to
blah
ignore
blah
him.
blah 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 blah.
The interior of the blade.
No, we'll just enter the basement.
The door of
Hello?
is don't. Good.
Down the
You
stairs.
walk down the stairs. I am begging.
Hi.
Let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
Fait que là, il y a des affaires qui commencent à être barrées. Whatever. Là,
Thank you. You turn back.
Where are you going? You'd better.
Slip the. She has to be bluffing, but you rush up to the first floor. Okay. If we're sure about. You slowly creep down the basement stairs. Whether is it just.
She's lost an arm, locking her down here and letting her bleed out.
This
Yeah.
is a danger. She doesn't. You close the. Okay. You settle in. It isn't long.
I know you're. It's.
She
C'est
sounds
ça,
as
c'est
she-
le
Can I get out of
nightmare.
here?
It does. No.
No,
Just
no.
ignore her. You put the princess in.
On va
You jolt
mourir
her. Where
anyway.
is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
J'adore le bras qui se flash pas, tu sais.
You try and stumble to your feet. Does the. It isn't all. Whose side are you? Yours.
So help.
She steps closer. One silent foot
Or
forward.
maybe I can't let a shame.
Your lungs.
I'd say better luck next time.
It can't be. I'm sorry. Everything goes dark.
There we go.
Your honor. You're here.
Oops. Turn around and
This is
leave.
good. Serious?
No, screw you. Turn around and leave.
Fine. I suppose you just.
On va revenir au
That's straight.
cabine. Turn
You're
around
really
again and
keen
leave
on, but
again.
Fine. You turn around.
Wait, something
What
isn't.
for?
What's going on? It's finally happened, hasn't it? We finally cracked.
Bon, on arrive à 4 là. On arrive à 4, je pense, hein. Rejection, feelers limp against your soul. Why? A hollow heart. I don't want to see you.
Your honor. You're here.
Continue.
You make a warning. She will. We're not going to go. Ignore him. The interior of the blade. The door. Her voice
Hello.
is. Don't. Good. You
Continue
walk down the stairs. She's. I am begging.
Hi.
Let's talk a bit
Okay.
first. Just can't trust you, doesn't add up, it doesn't work, the rest take your word.
Thank you. You turned.
So, you'll regret, but you'd...
Slip. She has to be bluffing, but you. Okay. If we're sure, you slowly creep down the basement stairs. Where the prince. Is it just. Your eyes. Where is she?
Close the door behind
You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into
Before
place.
investigate the arm.
Maybe they'll open. You step forward, a trail of blood leaks, and then you hear the quiet patter of feet against the floor. A tea. Holy. This is the end. I'm afraid it is. Everything
Yeah.
goes dark.
Ok, on l'a vu.
And-
Blah 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 blah. The beast.
Your honor, you're here.
Excusez-moi, ça comme j'ai pas eu le temps de mettre le mute à temps. J'ai juste grab mon micro. Et là, on turn around and leave.
Serious?
Et là, on devrait être pas mal la fin, là.
Fine. That's strange. You're really keen, but fine.
Wait, something isn't right.
Ah.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Where are we? A dark place. Thoughts like us shouldn't be here.
There's this rumbling. Et voilà, the fears will do in a gentle caress. Resignation, I cannot stop you. But our spool is nearly taut. A warning, if you come here again, we will be here forever. Ah, donc là, c'est la dernière.
You're here.
Go to the cabin.
You make your warn. She will. We're not gonna go. Ignore him. In the blade.
Ah, on peut plus take the blade
You take the blade.
into the basement. C'est là que tu peux voir aussi un petit peu les branches.
The door. Her voice.
Who's that?
She sound. Don't let it.
I think I'm here to kill you.
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. She's focus on the task.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
That wasn't a joke.
I know.
She may. Don't you dare. It's fine.
No, tighten your grip.
You ignore the trembling.
You poor thing.
You step forward.
Oh? No, I'm probably
Je vais
chained
voir
up
si
at
je peux
some.
sauter un
You
autre
should...
branche,
She's on-
parce qu'ici, il y en a d'autres des branches, là. Are you sure she's not armed? Can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Ah! Non, 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 non. Café, café. Bon. 2 secondes, je reviens. Problème de café. Ah, café partout. Colique de marde. J'espère que mon clavier est pas fini. Ah non, j'ai encore des... Oups, je pense que je vais faire un print screen. Moi, j'avais pas de... Ah, c'est... Ok, c'est moins pire que c'était. Ça s'en vient. C'est lundi matin, hein? Clocking lundi matin. Café partout. J'ai été chanceux que mon clavier fonctionne encore. Non. Mousepad qui est plein de café. Ça sèche vite là. Ah, c'est un mousepad qui est quasiment aussi vieux que moi, en plus. Bon. Ok. Encore un, deux là. Ok. Bon. Pas trop pire. Bon, que la vie dégouline encore, je vais juste mettre une coupe de mouchoir dans le coin. Comme ça. Ok, on n'utilise pas vraiment le clavier pour ce jeu-là. Ok. 1, 2, 3, partez. On est revenu. J'ai été chanceux de... J'ai été chanceux. J'ai renversé mon café. Puis, c'est ça. J'ai renversé mon café. Puis là, on est correct. J'ai été chanceux. Tout est beau. Yay. Puis là, c'est ça. Ça, c'est des options qu'on n'avait pas. Squint at the princess while holding on to the blade.
You stare at the princess, squinting.
Ça a tellement pas rapport.
She squints back. The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you?
Squint at the princess even harder.
Squint even harder. So does she. At least nobody's dying right now. You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever. Eventually, someone is going to have to blink.
Alright, là, si je fais Slay the Princess.
Doubt,
There we
unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurt! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing.
Yes.
Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
Je peux give up. Je peux flee and lock her in the basement. Je peux pas faire ça. Je peux give up or finish the job. Or finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
Non.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark.
The Adversary, tu vois, il y en a un autre là. J'ai encore des affaires à regarder, puis c'est ça que je pensais, j'étais comme, il y a des choses qu'on
And
a
at the
pas
end
vues,
of
il y a
that path
des
is a
petites
cabin.
branches qu'on n'a pas regardées, puis
You're
tout ça.
here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Ok, puis là, on peut faire le dernier turnaround.
Serious?
No, nope, nope.
Fine. I
Go.
suppose you just quietly can cut straight.
Turn
You're
around again.
really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? But fine.
Wait,
There
something
we go.
isn't right.
Puis là, ça devrait être la
What's
fin.
going on?
I told you we shouldn't have come here. I told you. But did you listen? No.
Non, j'ai cliqué tellement vite que je t'avais pas entendu, mon gars. The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by textured nothing, it is quiet, you have been here before. Memory returns. Oblivion, the many feelers pull your shape into something formless. You have made a decision, it is the wrong one, I love you. You are bliss, joy, and understanding everywhere at once, your soul threatens to fade away, I love you. You are agony, a numbing arm, a parched throat, an open wound. Your soul flows back into existence, I love you. You are bliss, joy, and understanding everywhere at once, your soul threatens to fade away, I love you. I love you. Fait que là, c'est comme un... Agony, numbing arm, parched throat. peut soit exist ou consciousness fades away. On va consciousness fades away. Parce que c'est la fin. Là, on le sait, c'est quoi essentiellement? C'est le leader qui a juste plus d'énergie. Le construct qui a juste plus d'énergie. Puis que... Ah, return to main menu. Il y a une affaire que je veux faire aussi.
You make your war, she will. We're not going to
Avant que
ignore
je
him.
l'oublie encore, là. C'était quelque chose que j'avais vu, je veux juste vérifier si c'est vrai.
The interior blade.
Il va falloir qu'on se rende
The door to
avec la
the her voice
fille.
Hello.
is don't let.
Good.
You walk down the steps. I am begging.
Blablabla, examine the chains.
Only making this more.
Thank you.
You're making no. You're doing. Walk up to the chains. They're large and heavy.
I'm guessing you.
May be doubtful.
Okay, I'm gonna check
Okay.
upstairs.
Wait, someone-
Return to the
You make
bottom
it easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight panic.
If I could just get.
She barely as she rips her flesh. It's the blade.
Ah, ça, on
Or
l'a
we
tout
could. You
vu, là, on
won't like.
s'entend, je vais juste passer vite avec celle de princesse.
Again, you cut. The blade is sharp, and it hurt. She didn't know. How is
Thank you.
Approach the locked door.
no? We won't have. Wait. Watch me.
Puis là, on fait warn her.
Stop that. Your body lunges forward. The blade held low, but the princess. Stop it.
Puis là, on fait resist.
The blade.
Move
As
the
your body
blade.
remains frozen in.
We.
She nervously reaches.
I'm sorry.
Là, elle,
She
c'est la
plunges it into
princesse.
your chest.
Mais là,
Oh no.
Stay. For whatever.
celle que
She
je vais
doesn't
aller
know.
chercher,
Apparently
c'est
not.
celle à
Or
la
doesn't.
chapitre 2. Ça va, elle s'appelle le
With
damsel,
one
je
last. You
pense.
can't just end. Oh, that's rich
C'est la
coming
petite
from
cute,
you.
là, qui est comme
Everything
bon.
goes dark. And you.
Le damsel, c'est ça.
Your honor. You're here.
Proceed to the cabin.
Oh, she will lie. If only. Forget. But he is.
On l'a
lost.
vu, le
I think you should- I
smitten,
do.
blablabla.
Sure. Don't pay that.
Plus de chatter cette fois-ci.
The interior of the blade is your.
Parce que si on prend le blade, il va y avoir d'autres choses après.
But it's still a soft.
Hello.
Her voice. Okay, we don't even. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. You walk down the stairs and lock up. My love! You know she can't. She may not. Oh, your spirits.
It's
On l'a
you.
déjà vu, ça
My
là.
dashing hero.
Do you hear that? And she called us a flattery. Waiting. That's right, villain. Well, only because and you've done. We nothing horrible. Now we never
Ok,
saw
on l'a
her.
tout
Were you
entendu.
listening to?
Blablabla, blablabla, ok. Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died? I'm sorry about what happened last time.
If another version of me was.
Là, faut y
That's
parler
She
ici.
took that. That's. But you think she does? I think he's.
C'était quand on lui demandait qu'est-ce que tu veux faire? What happened after I die? Did you end the world after you killed me back there?
I don't know.
Isn't that just? You listen.
No, I don't want the world to end.
Then I didn't.
See, she did.
Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be. What? Why are you? You didn't care. No, you're right.
Ok, c'est juste ça, je me rappelle qu'elle est juste comme trop weird là. Why did you do that?
I'm sorry.
Did we? We warned her. She.
What happened after I died?
You died.
Oh, rest
No.
in peace, princess.
You what? Take over. I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch. You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you.
Oh, blah
He
blah
has
blah
a
blah.
lot of str- I can't believe. I told you.
I'm free. And you're not.
The princess jumps up and smut. If only you had a weapon once. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of.
What do we do now?
Ah, c'est ici. C'est ça que j'avais vu. What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the. Spoken with the rank.
I don't actually.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You're so gullible.
Parce que c'est une
I
créature
think
de
I want to
perception,
leave.
fait qu'elle aimait pas ça.
And
Peut-être
I
pas qu'elle aimait
think-
pas ça, mais
The princess closes her eyes in deep and then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Puis là c'est là parce qu'elle elle a pas de desire à part être avec moi parce que c'est un aspect du shifting mound. I want you to tell me what you want.
I just want to make you happy.
Ah, c'est ça. Check, le dessin il vient de changer.
She can't just want to. It makes sense to me.
La dernière fois, j'ai arrêté parce que je me suis pas rendu compte de ça. It must be something you want.
I just want to make you
Check,
happy.
check, check, ça a encore changé.
Is she broken? What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar.
But what would make you happy?
I just want to make you happy.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this is. I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
You have to want something more than just making me happy.
Okay, I'll find something else to want if that makes you happy.
What?
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
Ça, c'est le... What? Ok, une autre affaire que j'ai vu, c'est comme ending. Si on a vu le ending où est-ce que je slay the princess à la fin, où est-ce que je détruis le shifting mount, puis que je sors, puis qu'essentiellement je crée un nouvel univers, là. Puis là, t'as toutes les voix qui sont là, blablabla, mais genre, je peux être chiant avec mes voix.
No.
Puis ça, c'est une affaire que j'ai vue.
She's gone. Where does she... Is that a...
C'est quand t'arrives... I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
Something... Yes.
Anything,
You're right. I can't... He is. A villain. I'm begging you.
Ignore him, j'ai pas le choix, là. Fait que pas la première fois, mais après ça, tu sais, je peux dire, genre... Moi, normalement, je faisais comme... Inquiète-toi pas, on va se revoir, pis ta. Puis tu peux être comme, non, c'est la fin pour toi, mais pas pour moi. Si t'es chiant avec eux autres tout le long, t'as la fin alternative où est-ce que comme les voix, ils taillissent, là. Donc là, on en a fait un. Aussi to the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you, the gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers.
So,
This one
on va
is
skipper, on l'a déjà
soft
vu, là.
and delicate. Do not
Oh.
mourn her. She has served her purpose.
J'ai cliqué. Let her out of there. Even the narrator.
You are the only thing. The space we're in.
C'est ça. C'est ce qu'on apprend, qu'on est essentiellement un concept. On est comme un concept abstrait de genre du changement puis de la mort. Puis là, le narrateur, il nous a split en deux. Puis elle, c'est le changement. Puis moi, je suis le long quiet. Je sais pas trop le reste de l'univers. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. There is no. Bring me.
I'm going to kill you, and what don't you do this to me? I'll choose what you're going to do. Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Moi, j'adore ça, puis il attend même pas que je clique. You won't. Clac!
Your honor, you're here.
Ok, une autre affaire que je voulais voir là, c'était. Avant qu'on retourne, là, on a vu comment faire le adversary. Ça, je vais aller dans cette branche-là.
You make your a warning. She will lie. We're not gonna go. Ignore.
Puis comme une autre des questions que je me demandais, que j'ai vu ça sur internet là.
The interior of the blade.
Non, ok, on va faire le premier. Into the basement.
The door of.
Hello?
C'est
Don't let. Good. You walk down the stairs. I
là, on va
am
aller vers
begging.
le witch. C'est ça. Examine the chains.
Only making.
Thank you.
You're making no. You walk up to the
C'est
chains
que
binding the princess to the wall.
La fin du
Give
jeu ne
them a
dépend
time. They're
pas
large and heavy.
des
Far
princesses
too
que tu
solid.
I'm
ramasses.
guessing you don't have the key.
Maybe doubtful.
I'm going to check upstairs, maybe the key's still lying around.
Okay.
You attempt to make your some. It is easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight panic.
If I could just get out of the...
She rips her flesh, or you won't...
Save the princess.
Fine. Against your... You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort. Her limb, she didn't so much know. How is...
Thank you.
Approach the locked door.
No, we won't as the... Wait, watch me.
Là, faut que je la warn. Warn her. Il faut que
Stop
je la
that.
slay pareil.
Your body lunges forward. But the prince... Stop it.
Là, je fais slay.
Thank you.
There's no getting through to you right now. A betrayal of...
She pounces on you with the same animal for...
Ah,
It's
ok,
not-
fait que ça c'est
if we're
fait.
lucky,
Puis
the
non,
wound
c'est
you
ça, c'est que
managed
les...
to... Can't just...
J'ai lu un
As
peu
much
pour
as
les
I'd
fins
prefer
justement
for
parce
things,
que je
everything goes
sais que c'est ça
dark,
qu'il y en a le moins là.
and you die.
Puis il disait que la fin que toi tu choisis n'a pas de... Ça dépend pas des princesses que tu prends. C'est ton choix en tant que joueur. Puis les autres se sont dit c'est parce que c'est un jeu de narration. Puis le but c'est d'avoir le plus de narration possible.
You're on a path. You're here.
Ok, puis là on s'en va aux cabines. Puis là ce qu'il
Oh,
fallait
what
faire
you
c'est
will, don't
garder
worry.
la... Parce que là on a vu les deux options où est-ce que... on a vu les deux options où est-ce qu'il y en a un qu'on passe avant. On n'a pas de tag. Puis là on peut monter. On peut essayer de se battre j'imagine, mais on peut monter en premier puis elle nous tue, puis on peut monter en deuxième puis elle slam la porte puis que là ça se termine de même. Mais là si on prend la dague, j'avais une chance de
The interior,
take the blade
well, if we're that's
under the basement.
the door to the weak, her voice.
Something nasty.
Ok, hello.
I read...
She must have you. She's. Look, do you need...
Bla 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 bla. On l'a déjà vu
You're the
là.
boss.
On l'a déjà tout vu. ça.
Thank you. You can just make out the shape of the prince.
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
That's no fair. How would she know that?
So, we've dropped the pretenses. Good.
She's acting like the two of you already know each other.
Fait qu'elle, c'est essentiellement, c'est le suspicion.
Oh.
C'est comme le...
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem... You remember?
Ok,
No,
ça on l'a
I'm
déjà
just
entendu.
glad. Is it? We'll just
Bla,
focus.
bla, bla,
Let's
bla,
don't
bla, bla,
talk.
bla, bla.
Well, I see.
Ok. I'm sorry about last time. Parce que là, il faut essayer de... Parce que là, la dernière fois, on s'est battu. Puis elle est devenue le Beast. Puis... Probablement que si je dis, tu sais, leave her in the basement, puis là, elle me laissera pas, elle va me sauter dessus, puis elle va me tuer. Slay the Princess, ça, on l'a déjà vu, je pense. I don't want to hurt you, but there's clearly some broken trust here. Take this as a gesture of goodwill.
You now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our... As do I. Abstain? You abstain. She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
Oui, elle va nous tuer très probablement. I'm not going to give her the blade. She clearly hates us. Don't do it. Give her the blade.
You're going to get everyone killed. You know that, right?
Yep, I know.
You toss the blade at the princess's feet. She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
Pour briser le
You hear
cercle.
a clanging of metal against the dirt floor, and the chains fall from the princess's wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That's a woman after my own heart. It's a shame we just gave her a weapon, because if I were her, I'd use it on us right now. Luckily for us, you're not her. Oh, we sure think alike, though. I can promise you that. Whatever you say next, you better make it count.
Non, à partir de là, on va se faire tuer.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time.
What do you think happens now?
You stab me with this? It's up to you. It's why I gave you the blade. I chose last time and I regret it. Now it's your time to choose. We're both scared and we're both hurting. If one of us doesn't make a change, we'll probably kill each other forever. C'était ça qu'on a déjà vu. You want that? I don't. We can be better than this. You're beautiful. I want to actually save you, and this feels like the only way to do it. You're like someone I know. You're probably going to kill me. You're beautiful, and I want to actually save you. C'est comme... ça, c'est le smitten. No, that's up to you. It's up to you. That's why I gave you the blade.
Her shoulders tense and her eyes dart away.
This is another trick. You're trying to sow doubt, but it's not going to work on me.
And then she buries the blade in your heart. What? No. No, come on, that's not right. I told you. I told you. This is what glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
I did it. I got you. You...
The princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly, placed with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The thorn! There we go.
You're on a path in the woods.
She stabbed us. She actually stabbed us.
Of course she stabbed us. We gave her the blade, which, I might add, I voted against.
But the whole point was that she wasn't supposed to do that. The whole point of giving her the blade was to break the cycle of violence, and she just killed us anyway.
Ouais, mais on opère sur genre une réalité augmentée où est-ce qu'on peut mourir puis revenir, fait que...
I guess it really doesn't matter if she killed us though, right? We're back here, which means that everything's fine, or fine adjacent. Maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change. Maybe that's all it'll take to show her that there's another way to do things. You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try.
Give what another try, exactly? You are aware I've been listening to you, right? Like that changes anything. We all know the game is rigged. It doesn't even matter if she's nice this time. I'm sure he'll find a way to turn us against each other.
Great. So you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once. Twice, actually. Sure. Twice. Then I'll spare you the little introduction I had planned. You already know about the princess, and clearly you already know that she's dangerous. So don't muck this up. It's bad enough that this isn't your first time through.
Alright. This place is different, it keeps changing.
Wonderful. If the woods themselves are changing, then that's all the more reason for you to take this seriously. It would mean your grip on things is slipping, which, in turn, likely means her influence is spreading.
Someone's in the know. I've had enough of these annoying little secrets. If you want us to do this, you have to let us in on your game already. All of your game.
I've already said too much. The more information you have, the more difficult your task will be. Don't listen to her, definitely don't free her, and if you can, don't even think about her.
C'est ça qu'on voit avec comme le recul, c'est que la tuer ou la libérer, ça change rien. We're going to free her.
Please.
I'm with him. If our previous encounters have taught us anything, it's that freeing her is a bad idea.
Let's just see how the wind blows. I'm not opposed to saving her, but let's not rule anything out just yet. Let's see what she has to say. Stop sitting on the fence and pick a side already. We don't need you waffling when things get hairy. I've already picked a side. Our side. I'm here to make sure that whatever happens, we wind up on top. Because that's worked out great so far. Well, we're not out of the game yet, are we? And again, I'll have you know, I wouldn't have gotten us killed last time. I wanted to stab her in the back, not hand over our precious backstabbing implement.
Ça, on les a déjà vus, là. You sure seem to be taking the whole looping thing in stride. Let's get this through. Exactement.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the cabin. I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point. I don't know if I'd say everyone.
You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one, too. Ignore him, he's just talking for talking's sake. My position is the only one that matters. The princess is a threat to you. She's a threat to me, and most importantly, she's a threat to the world. You know what you have to do.
Ouais, c'est ça, a threat to your world.
The interior of the cabin is hardly an interior at all anymore. The burned-out ruins merely suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here, charred wood still reeking of ash. But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain, the promise of new life in the wreckage of the old. The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table, a pristine... Wait, this isn't right. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she?
Yep.
Well, it's not
here.
here. And if she has it, let me guess, you want to get all chummy with her. Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the smart thing to do. I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work.
Of course we don't get to make a choice about the blade. Every single time we come back here, something has to be different.
Approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent.
Might as well take a look while we can. There's nothing else to do here now that the knife has been taken from us.
You reach forward and wave your hand through the hollow entrance leading to the basement. What are you doing?
Figures. Well, seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it?
Yes, that's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Enter the basement.
You step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below. The stairs to the basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash. The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you. Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease, at least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved.
I'd say this feels like a trap, but you practically said as much. Yet you still want us to keep going.
Well, let's go.
They're only thorns. I'd say getting a few scratches in exchange for the lives of everyone in existence is a fair trade. I'm sure you'll manage. Her voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
I can't get away from you, can I? You betray me, I kill you, and you come back. You let me kill you, and you come back. I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
I want to figure out a way out of here for good. I don't know what I want. I never chose to come here. I want to free you. I mean it. I just want to talk. I don't know what I want. I never really chose to come here.
I think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So, come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
Proceed down the stairs.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward. You step out into what was once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles, the space thick with hostile vegetation.
J'aime beaucoup que l'environnement reflète le state of mind qu'on a, comme le state of the relationship.
At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess, her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
No. Yeah, I'm here to laugh. What did you think would happen after you killed me? No, I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free you. If you'll let me. Reach for the blade. You're in prison of your own making. I broke our cycle of violence. If you still want to wallow in it, be my guest. Turn and leave. Turn and leave. Fine, you're going to be like that. I'm going to leave. Turn and leave. Turn and leave. Turn and leave. Reach for the blade. I'm here to free you if you'll let me.
I want to trust you.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
But you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
I'm as trapped as you are. I think we need to leave together.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. But it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
You've hurt me.
And I've also hurt you.
Yep. Is there anything I can say to change your mind?
I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point? How can we trust something as hollow as words?
She's right. There's nothing left to say.
So let's get a move on and do something before she... Careful with that one. He's not the smooth negotiator he thinks he is. But it does feel like we're stuck until we do something. If there's even anything to do besides make things worse.
We're not making things worse. I think she wants to trust us.
Can I take the blade now?
Her eyes briefly meet yours, then dart back to the floor. She hangs her head in resignation.
Qu'elle peut comme pas bouger.
Okay.
There we go. Je voulais qu'elle me donne. Reach for the blade.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers. For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort. But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms.
I'll be damned. She really gave it to her.
It feels like it's been so long since we've held real power in our hands.
Cut her free.
We free her, obviously. It's the right thing to do.
I think you're right. She's as much a victim in all of this as we've been. Besides, it would really stick it to him to free her. Or, hear me out, we slay her. Right here, right now. She's never been so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance.
That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him.
We've all said our piece. Now it's 2 against 1.
It's 2 against 2.
You don't count.
And why shouldn't he count?
Because he's clearly not one of us. That doesn't matter. He's been with us
Okay.
the whole time. He should get a say.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
Cut her free. Turn your back and... Wow, ça c'est chien. Cut her free.
Yes, what a good... Oh, so you're suddenly team free her. You can't just switch sides as soon as I can do whatever I want. And I believe with my whole heart that this, even if he'll stick a knife in our back as soon as he has the opportunity, it's still better to have him nominally on our side. At least that's, see? We're all friends here.
That'll get him
United
to
in
shut
our
up.
actions and intentions. Yeah, united. But the other one has a point. If it keeps you quiet, sure. We're all friends. You take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm. And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart. But you're not going to do that, are you? Still, all it would take is a single slip of the blade. Is that really all you've got, threatening us with an accidental misstep? I expected more from you. Our blade didn't even waver when he said that. Yeah, you're right, he's a bit of a nobody, isn't he? Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning. The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
C'est le
You
trust.
actually meant it. You rescued me.
Of course I did.
She smiles, her hand slipping into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs. Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out. You're getting desperate, aren't you? Even more proof that you can't actually do anything to stop us. We cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes. I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
Cut into or step into the thorns? Yeah, step into the thorns. Let's go.
As you step into the thorns covering the basement stairs, they yield.
Parce que tout est une manière de perception.
Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me? What did the world ever do to you to deserve this? It feels so good to hear you say that you're admitting you've lost and we've bested you at your own game at last. I don't care what happens now. That's all I've wanted. You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance. We've already made our decision.
We're finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
Alright, je vais prendre une petite coupure ici. Alright, on commence.
Hands clasped, the two of you open the door and step out into a new day. You irredeemable murderers.
What do we do now? Where's everything going? Why is it so cold?
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again.
I guess it's ça ici. Of course you're scared this is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. Si je dis ça à chaque fois...
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
You'd better watch your back. You can't get rid of me that easy. So you're the real puppet master here? Can't believe I tried to help you.
Approach the mirror. Fait que là c'est ça, c'est les... C'était the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes. Whenever you are ready.
Je vais voir qu'est-ce qu'elle demande de ce vaisseau-là. You have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one yearns for connection she feels she doesn't deserve. Even when shown compassion, she hid herself away. She will make for a cautious heart. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
C'est comme autant qu'il y a des histoires un petit peu plus comme intenses, autant qu'il y a des histoires comme ça qui sont, tu sais, y a-t-il une histoire plus humaine que Broken Trust, puis d'apprendre à briser le cercle de la violence, puis de c'est ça là, c'est comme
I will long
c'est pour ça que
for
ce
your
jeu-là reste dans ma
return,
tête.
but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Now we'll meet again, on le sait.